So me and my brother, both my younger and my older brother, we're talking about success, making money and everything. I feel like it's that type of stuff that's when you don't have it's like when you don't have something, you just keep talking about it, you're just obsessed with that thing. So eventually you get it. But basically we're just talking about, how tough life is getting and how hard everything is, and how it's really necessary that we need to work hard and make money and everything, and now we can't even afford to like basic shit, and now we're broke as fuck and all those type of stuff. Then I literally just thought, and I remember I said this to my younger brother, like, imagine, like, we're literally at a disadvantage. Like, heard it somewhere and all that. But we're literally at a disadvantage for just being born in Nigeria. Like, I said to him, like, do you know our cousins that were born abroad? Because obviously, I feel like every Nigerian family has, like, people abroad. Like, at least they have one person that's in the US or Canada or UK or something like that. Like almost like 90% of Nigerian families have somebody like that. Either an uncle, an aunt, a cousin, a brother, a parents, like whoever. So I was like, do you know our cousins abroad have a higher chance of success statistically than we that are here? Yeah, that's really, and thinking of that was really fucked up. Like, it's really fucked up to me. Like, just because our cousins were born in a different location literally means in their own lifetime they're a lot more likely to become successful in terms of money, living a decent life and all that, than we that are born here. And that's like that realization to me was just crazy, because like just being born at a different part of the world literally like changes your whole life story, literally changes everything, like literally, and it's crazy. But the point was not even like who fucked and all that, why is life like this. The point was more like we can't afford to just sleep around. We can't afford to just play around. We can't afford to just sit around and do nothing. Literally, because just being born here is already a disadvantage. And to even make it worse, like me and my brothers, we're always talking about all this. So now it's not even just about being born here now. So we're first of all born in Nigeria, a third world country. That's already a massive disadvantage. 1. 2, you're born as a man, a male Nigerian. That's 2 big disadvantages. 3, you're not just born as a male Nigerian, you're born black. Well, I guess all Nigerians, at least most Nigerians are black, but you're born black again. That's 3. Like literally the odds, this disadvantage, you just keep stacking. And 4, you're not born broke. Like literally, we're not super broke, poor and all that, but we're definitely not rich. Like, we're still pretty broke. So, but that realization to me is just pretty crazy. Like, we are born black, broke, and everything. All these things stacked against you, literally, being male and everything. And you're still just sleeping around. You're still just playing around. You're still not taking your shit seriously. You're still just passive. You're still lazy. Like, I don't know, when I think about it, when I think about it, it really fucks with you. And there was this thing my younger brother often said, like, imagine, many times we'll look at like maybe somebody that is like a bike driver now, a keke driver, a bus driver or something. There's someone doing all those, minimum, low wage, menial, hard jobs and all that. Ideas, you usually think they're suffering because, this guy is doing these hard, menial jobs. But funny enough, like my brother even said, they actually even have more money than you that is broke here. Like, obviously, like, we're not suffering and everything, but literally, if not because we're living with our parents and all that, like, we'll be fucked. Like, it's be that bad. But just, because we're living with our parents, they're able to provide and everything. But somebody that doesn't have the luxury of being able to live with parents, somebody that doesn't have the luxury of coming from a good home, somebody that doesn't have the luxury of just having somewhere casually to go and sleep, these guys are hustling 10 times harder than you. Like, that's the point. Somebody that is literally poorer and in a worse situation than you is literally hustling 10 times more than you, that is, in a more fortunate position. Obviously, like, you're not rich at all, you're still broke as fuck, but at least you're in a more fortunate position. So it's like, it's almost be like a very big shame, or like Andrew Tate used to say one time I used to watch him, like crazy. Like, it's almost be like an insult to God. Like, I made you, I gave you all these abilities, I gave you all these resources, I gave you all these things, and you're not using any of them to do anything. You're just sitting around and wasting them away. And I feel like that's very true. Like, the world is crazy competitive. Like, it's hard, it's tough, and that's the crazy part. It just keeps getting harder and tougher every day, every single fucking day. Especially if you live in a place like Nigeria, like everything is just the price, like everything is not getting better. That's the thing. So like we can't afford, and I'm saying this to you as well, whoever else is watching this, like we can't afford to sit around and do nothing. You can't afford to be lazy. You can't afford to be passive. You can't afford to be like, oh, you know, it's only when I feel like working or work. Oh, I'm just going to work 2 hours every week. Like, you can't afford to do all this. You have to put in like everything, especially like I said, giving all these resources. Because my younger parents, like, people like are out there with worse situations, worse resources, worse everything, but yet they actually work 10 times harder than you. They do 10 times better than you. Why you with all these good resources, like at least to a decent level, like they're literally giving you tools. You that has the tools to succeed, you're not using them. Like that's a big disservice. So the point I'm just trying to make is like, just realize how fucked you are. Especially if you're a male, you're already pretty fucked. If you're a male and you're born to like a broke family or like an average / broke family, you're already fucked. And now add like being a third world country or being black or being, you know, Hispanic or whichever parts, like it just makes it worse. So anyways, that was it for this one. I'll see ya.